everyone, Christina here, and I just wanted to share a little update on my garden. First of all, if you're new here, thanks so much for checking it out. I am a brand new gardener. This is my first year gardening in Phoenix. I started in January with a starter plant that I got from Fry's of basil, in Fry's, the grocery store, of basil, and I've kept that going. Then I got, in February, I started some seed for some parsley, some cilantro, some oregano, and then I also got some chive that was live. It had roots on it yet in the grocery section at the 99-cent only store. I was told those usually don't work very well. I didn't know. First year gardening, lessons learned. But everything has progressed pretty well so far for my first year. So if this is your first year gardening, it is not too late. You can do this. You don't have to have a green thumb. There's a lot of really great Facebook groups out there and a lot of really great YouTube channels and websites that you can learn. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little garden tour, and then I'm also going to be upplanting this zucchini start and this Roma tomato start that I got at Home Depot, and I might be upplanting some wildflowers. I threw a bunch of seeds in a pot, and the pot is way too small, so I haven't had many flowers grow yet, and I want to make sure they have enough room to really sprout and do what they need to do. So I might be upplanting those as well, and we'll see how it goes. So my yard is a bit of a mess right now. There we go. I'm in the process of doing some landscaping. So I'm going to be clearing out all of the rock over here, placing the pavers down, and then putting the rock in between, and doing the same thing on this side of the yard. I'll show pictures over, like right over here, what the yard looked like before. So forgive the mess for right now. But coming up here, this is a big pot of wildflowers. This is butterfly and hummingbird attracting wildflowers. I got a seed mix. It's American seed from the dollar store. So I'm excited to see how that starts sprouting in a little bit here. So I'm going to get really close with my oregano there. So as you can see, I still have my one little oregano bud, and just recently a couple of new little oregano buds have started sprouting up. I have one of those plastic door stoppers underneath this to help tilt it up so it gets a little bit more direct sun. My garlic, that never worked out. I planted it at the wrong time of year, so I will redo garlic in the fall, and things will be much better with garlic. So the wildflowers here in this pot are going to be upplanted possibly tonight. I'm going to see how that goes, and put them into a pot similar to this size. So my chives are doing wonderfully after they got the haircut and they got transplanted into the 2-gallon pot. They're really taking off and doing good. My cilantro, I thinned out quite a bit. It was very leggy. Some of them are really weak yet. I don't know how many of them are going to make it. I might put a little bit more soil in the base to try to help support the legginess of them. Parsley is doing really good. I like turning this. I've thinned out the parsley quite a bit. It wasn't anywhere near as leggy as the cilantro, so it's doing really good. Here is my strawberry. This is a Quinault strawberry. I don't have any pollinators yet, so even though I've started to get little strawberry buds, I probably won't get actually any berries for a while. So back here is my Roma tomato that I upplanted from the little seedling pot that I got at Home Depot into one of these 2-gallon pots, cloth pots. It appears to be doing very well. So back here, that is the basil that I got back in January from Fry's, which is doing really good. I need to pinch a few heads so it will bush out a little bit more. Over here, this is my, what is this? This is the American Black Beauty Zucchini. This was a starter that I got at Home Depot as well. This thing has just been taken off. It just got upplanted as well, and it appears to be pretty happy today. Not too much shock. Back here is my Better Boy tomato seedlings. Those do need to get upplanted and separated out from that big pot, but I don't have any more of the 2-gallon pots yet, and my 5-gallon pot those are normally going to go in haven't come in yet, so I am just waiting for those. Over here, I did get another basil. You can see up here, I've been trying to get this little basil to root. It's growing more leaves, and I mean, it's doing well in the water, and I change the water every day, but it's just not rooting. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So if you guys have rooted basil in water before, let me know. Did I just not cut a long enough piece of the stalk, or what do I need to do there? So, but in the meantime, I did buy this other basil plant, which is going to go in with the tomatoes in the 5-gallon bags when I get them. These four right here are, what did I just plant yesterday? Oh, pole beans. So I'm gonna give that a try. I don't know if it's too late in the season to go from seed, but we'll see what happens. Over here, this is for sunflower that I've planted. They are doing quite nice, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna upplant those. I have a little bit bigger starter pot, and I'll separate those 4 out probably this weekend, because these two are getting, they're about 3 inches long, so they're getting close to the size to transplant. Those two may take a little bit longer. This was a cucumber. I did plant 4 seeds in here, but this is the only one that sprouted, so I don't know if the other seeds are going to sprout or not. And then these 4 peat pots up in the front here, and they're feeling a little bit dry, so need to rewater those. Those are watermelon, so we'll see what happens if I can get those to sprout as well. So that is it for my little garden right now. Most everybody's doing pretty good. Everybody, for the most part, appears to be pretty happy. So I've got a lot of potting mix and some compost and some more mulch for when my bags come in. This is my first year gardening, and so obviously learning a lot from the mistakes that I've made and hoping to not make them again. But it does show that pretty much anybody can garden if you have the time and the patience, and if you just pay attention and learn what to do. That is it for my little garden. If you guys have any comments about what I can do differently, please let me know. As you can see, this part of the patio gets sun in the morning, then this part will get sun in the late morning, and then by 11 o'clock the whole patio is shaded. So that's where everybody is for right now, so they can get the sun. The weather's not too hot, so everybody seems to be happy. But again, comment down below if you guys have any ideas for the first year gardener. So see you guys later.